Hey everybody, Shamba32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the third episode of season 4 of Blake 7. This one is entitled Traitor. It's very different this season, but it's also the same. It's very strange so far. It's like you going into it with the Liberator blowing up at the end of the last season. Things were going to be very different. We lost Zen, which is still like, that's up there with like Gan past it dying for me. Like, I'm still not over Gan. But it was so sad, and just the stuff with Blake was good. Anyway, last week's episode, we got back onto the Scorpio. Almost forgot the name of the ship then, yikes. But we saw the people that lived on the planet, which was like one thing I like about this show. I like it with other shows as well. So most fucking headphones is when the good guys aren't all good, the bad guys, like with those people you could like it made it look at first like the women were good. The females of Seska. I actually remembered, my god. I'm shocked. It made them seem like good, but then the lead one of those was like a bit like, ooh. She seemed a bit obsessive about it and she wanted to get off the planet and she was using Dorian and things like that, and she shot. I don't think she wanted to shoot the other one, the one in the red dress, but she did. But the one in the red dress seemed all right. And there must have been something good about the men. I can't remember what I called them, sorry. My memory's terrible. I've been struggling, I've been trying for the last hour to record stuff from the last episode just to refresh my mind whilst doing other stuff, so I couldn't completely rewatch the last episode. But there must have been something all right about the men, because the woman that had her necklace taken off, but oh my god, the spikes on that. I don't know if the obviously the jewel gave him power, something like that, but it's like, was it controlling their minds a bit or something like that? Because the woman that married the leader of the guys, she loved him because she was genuinely sad for his passing. So it's like, there was like, it made you like go think, like, hang on a minute, yeah, obviously like he went hit her and stuff like that, Avon stopped her, and but it was like, I couldn't quite tell which side was good and which side was bad, and I quite like that. I really do like that kind of thing where you'd like, it gives more layers to the character. Like, look, especially looking it back at it now, like it's gave more stuff like that. But it's very strange. I didn't like how he only got Su Lin at the end of it. She just wasn't there, and then all of a sudden, bam, she's there. Where was she? How did she get back in? Or did she know the code to the base or something? And then, now somebody said to me last week that they keep the base. So maybe we see the male species again. I don't know. The male species, the male tribe with the woman. Maybe we see them again. I don't know. But apparently they keep the base, which makes, because I was questioning why the hell would they leave Aurak down there? So does not Aurak not come with them on the ship? I don't like that idea. Because I like having Aurak. Where did I get Aurak? I don't know. But I like having Aurak's like little bits of attitude and snark and all that kind of thing. I like that. And obviously, Avon wasn't telling the rest of the crew what he was doing again, because they didn't know about him fixing transporter, getting that jewel and that stuff like that. Just like, I wondered like if that's part of the story, but then it's also like, okay, we want this to happen, but we don't know how to make it happen or how to write it in with the rest of the story. Let's just say Avon was doing it all along, keeping it secret. We can write that bit at the end, but then let's just leave the rest of it. Like, give little hints, but that's it. Sometimes, like they've done that a few times now, and I wonder, it's just kind of been like a plot device-ish. But I want to know more about Su Lin, because again, I didn't like how she just appeared at the end. But I'm intrigued enough by like how she could fit in with the team, because I like how she said, I don't sell my loyalty, I sell my skill. It was something like that, wasn't it? So it was like, you pay me enough, I'll work with you. But then again, they don't have all the money that and stuff and that on the Liberator anymore. They just have the Scorpio, which is like, I do like the fact they've got some limitations now. They've got a base for now, but they've got a lot more limitations. But they have at least a transporter that works between the base and the Scorpio. I don't... I'm going to just say the computer because I don't like calling it slave. Although Avon likes being called master. Which is not surprising. But I feel like the computer... Maybe the computer can control the thing now. Because didn't they say... Now, I swear they said something like it responds to any voice on the deck now. Which is kind of worrying. Because then if somebody got onto the ship somehow. Or they had a prisoner. And they got to the command deck. Or whatever it's called. They can leave. So it's like there needs to be some kind of restriction there because otherwise it'll be detrimental. But episode 3, I'm intrigued to see where we go. Apologies if I'm wincing a bit or anything like that, or I talk a bit funny. I've got a big ulcer on the side of my tongue. I don't know why. It just appeared in the last few hours. Probably stress, no my luck. I don't know. But if I talk funny, it's because like talking's making that worse. So I do apologise if I start talking strange. But I'm interested to see where we're going with this. And now we've actually got the ship and it's completely theirs. Sue Lynn's there. How's she going to fit in? What's going to happen next? We're going to see. Now, I'm going to say... I haven't... With the icons on the DVD menu, because again, I'm watching this off the DVD. There's a face in the icon for this one. I recognise the face and I have no idea why. And it's bugging me. So apologies if when that face appears, I get distracted. Because it wasn't a spoiler, because I don't have a clue that that face is. I don't know what the character is. I did not recognise him. But he looks very familiar. And I have no idea why. So when he appears, apologies if I go silent and get distracted. Because I might just like be trying to figure it out and automatically just... My head just shuts off everything else. And I'm just like going from my memory, like, where do I know that face? Like I tried to do it beforehand without looking it up. Because again, I didn't want to accidentally see a description or anything like that. So like I was just, I know that face. Why do I know that face? I will probably look it, if I don't work it out whilst watching the episode, I'll probably look it up afterwards and then go, this is who it is. Once his face appears on screen, if I haven't worked it out. But I'm actually quite tired as well, so I'll keep yawning. So apologies if I yawn during this episode. It's nothing to do with the episode. It's just because my hypermobility and my jaw aching and stuff like that. Once I start yawning, I can't ever get the last bit of the yawn out, so I will yawn for ages. There's nothing to do with this, and I'm rambling on, so I'm so sorry. It's just, I can feel the yawn, and I can just feel it building up, especially when I talk about it. So I'm going to stop, and hopefully this will distract me, and I'll stop yawning. And now, because I've yawned, my eyes are watering. I cannot freaking win. Dearie me. Now my eyes are going to sting. Yay, I cannot win. But we're going to get started because I'm rambling on again. I'm so sorry. But if you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah, I'm actually this time trying to look at the actual details of the HUD because, like, yeah, I'm still not that keen on it, but it is what it is. Obviously, I can't change it. It is decades old. But again, I'm gonna say it. I love the logo. Do like the old one, but I like this how this one's a target on Blake 7 and themselves. Cool. I like the colours as well. I like the colour on that planet too. Sorry, got. Oh, was that meant to be a building because it was like painted? It's really cool. I was about to ask, is this the Federation? But then I recognised the uniforms in the background and the logo, the old logo. Maybe that's why they changed. Maybe the Federation aren't in it as much anymore. So maybe they changed the logo because that Federation logo is not going to be in it as much. I don't know. Love the sparkle on the guy with the eye patches too.
All right, Hagen, I'm going to let you rejoin your friend.
You're releasing me?
Of course, why not?
Don't trust this guy. Is that going to have poison in it?
By the way, what was your mission?
That a truth potion?
We wanted to find out how far the flood level below the city had receded.
Why?
Okay.
Hunda thought it might be possible to tunnel under the Magnetrix terminal and lay explosive charges.
Is that a truth potion or something? I like the scar work on that guy's face.
The water's still too high. We should have to tunnel over 300 meters.
Well, that's something for you to report, isn't it? All right, Hagen, off you go.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Was that a good... I'm confused already. Then again, I was too busy talking. That's my fault.
I don't know what the pacification police use, but I wish I could get hold of a shot of it.
Huh.
Why, sir? Next time I go on leave, I could use it to get my entertainment for nothing.
Yes, we
Charming.
have a clear signal. He's heading out towards the refineries.
Good.
Oh, well, they got a tracker on him somehow. Was that in the... How far did he get that fast? But was there a tracker in that wine or something, maybe?
As far as I can see.
Right. Hold him where he is. Tell him to
Okay.
take cover, and I'll send an escort party for him as soon as it gets dark.
Be careful. Okay, so he can see what they're doing. Okay. Cool. They got Aurak on there. I'm glad. I'm so happy.
What planet does the terminal serve?
Helotrix.
Helotrix.
What's that mean? What's Helotrix mean to him?
That means the Helots are back in the Empire. But they aren't the sort to cave in so quickly. It took the
Okay.
Federation years to subdue them on the first expansion.
They've retaken Lubus and Porphia Major in the last...
Yeah, they're expanding quickly.
I always thought your idea of having a combat base was crazy.
Miller, I won't run.
I like that.
Why the old colonies are being conquered so easily. Then perhaps we can do something about it.
The 5 of us. Oh, and Trooper Aurak here.
Hey.
To know how they're...
You need to know so you can fight against it in the future.
Avon's right. If
You
it is
can't
something
run
new,
now.
how are we going to find out about it?
There's only one way.
She's just going to be slotted in, no explanation, anything like that. But getting onto Helotrix, they don't know what ship they're on now, so they have that element of surprise and stuff like that, don't they? I guess. I do appreciate how those guys are wearing brown suits so they blend in with the dirt and the mud. My eyes are stinging now because I was yawning. I should not have said that. I could fill another yawn building now. Yay. Okay. I like this location. But I do appreciate how they're blending in. He's not so much because his is obviously in an actual set. Those guys were on location.
All right, prepare for neutron strike.
Neutron strike? They're going to neutron strike on where Eigen is right now, right? They're just going to blow up Eigen.
Launches 3 and 17.
I can't help but wonder, is that scar real? It looks so good. Don't like his slightly sparkly outfit, or was that tassels or something? I don't know. But I do like the scar work. And he had to have the silver trim around the eye patch.
Fire.
I like how all this, they're talking about firing on something. They're just playing, I'm assuming that's just chess. Oh, they're going to... Oh, Eigen! I actually saw something go then. They just blew him up.
They must have some kind of marker on him.
Oh, Eigen. But...
My idea.
Eigen volunteered.
But at least you took the precaution of having him wait there. It's at least that, so you guys are all right. He didn't go back to the base and nobody else died. That's something. Obviously, it's sad, but
Yes, sir.
he didn't go
Without
back to the
doubt,
base.
Rebels' 4th column has just ceased to exist.
Okay, that guy on the right, that's the guy I recognise, so apologies if I get distracted.
I led a squadron of them once. Marvellous fight.
I'm going to turn my volume up for now.
Close quarters, they love the hand-to-hand stuff.
Not really necessary.
Close up on his face, I recognise his voice.
Bunkers, strong points, inner city combat.
You've got to winkle them out with cold steel. It's the only way of clearing the ground.
Uh-huh.
Gas, sir?
I'm not sure on the new Federation uniforms.
Do you remember the Fletch expedition of 29?
I know that voice and face.
Against the Wazis.
The Wazes.
Complete massacre.
Okay.
Took dinner with his officers that night. Suddenly the Wazis came over the wall, butchered the whole expedition. It seems Wazis are gill breeders.
Uh-huh.
For days.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Is that this guy does not give a shit about you. They still assume he was back at the base. They think they got back to the base.
What do you think of them?
They seem like all helots after adaptation.
But they all think they've got back to the base if they don't realise it was just one person. Yeah, that's something that can work on the other guy's advantage.
Fire in the belly, Cooch. You can't fight without it.
No, of course not, sir.
That is going to piss me off. I know that face and I know that voice.
The president-elect later on.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I heard he'd arrived.
A president-elect. Okay.
Oh, yes, born and bred. It's a good idea getting one of their own to run the place.
advantages he advances of.
Is it president-elect for the Federation? Or is it just for this planet?
Something to look forward to, eh?
Yes, sir, I'm looking forward to that no end. Where exactly is Wonder, sir?
That's weird. That's Little John. That's Little John from Prince of Thieves. Because I just pitched. Because I just Easter actor in Knight's Tale, so I recognise. Oh my God, that's Little John. He's a Bristolian like me. Oh, I love the fact they got little seating at the front.
Every Earth race had to be represented.
Nice.
No Helots were originally from Earth.
I love Dana's eye makeup.
It's a well-known opinion, actually.
Most well-known facts are.
But not in this case. Helotrix is one of the oldest colonies and the first to gain independence from the Empire.
Okay, I'm going to turn the volume back down now. I do even put like the fact that all of them have got mostly grey uniforms now, but Avon is the distinct leader because he's in black with silver and white on.
Tarrant has about as much subtlety as a Tarjan walk strangler. All I'm saying is Tarrant's going to walk straight into trouble and get himself killed.
Oh, what are you going to do?
If he's dead, he can't talk. But if the Federation find out we're hanging around, we won't stand a chance.
He's got a point.
At least in the Liberator, we could always outrun them.
You need to get someone to help with that, though.
The Helots will know all about it. All Tarrant has to do is ask questions in the right places.
And Tarrant is good at that. Tarrant and actually anybody in Villa, they don't trust Villa's ability, do they? No, rightfully so. The way Tarrant used to treat him.
Tarrant is brave, young, handsome. There are 3 good reasons for anyone not to like
Good point. Good point.
He has a point all the same.
about Tarrant.
About the ship.
Yeah, you need to do something to improve it. Not in the slightest. As a
You are?
yeah. Of course he's working on something we're not going to know about.
Aura.
Yes, Avon.
Any progress with the booster problem?
There has been no reply yet.
What do you mean, no reply?
I passed the program to computers specializing in engineering design.
You mean you can't handle it yourself?
Leadership is delegation.
Which is something you need to learn. It's a good point. But it's something he's got to learn a bit about.
If they send in gunships, we'll be cut to pieces.
Take them by surprise. Hit hard and they'll have no time to call gunships.
Oh, you got to be careful, buddy.
We don't take prisoners.
You should be in
Okay.
command.
I'm passing command to you, Hask.
Hask does not want it.
Why did you think again? Do you have to go?
Yes.
Where's he going? I missed that part.
Last time Eigen would still be alive.
Okay, he's got going. Okay.
We need to know the exact point where we can start the shaft.
Uh-huh.
How long it's going to take, what sort of equipment will be
Or
required.
somebody needs to go in to find that
A
out.
dozen other questions that only an expert can decide.
They probably got Eigen on their detector screens before he got 50 yards.
He's going to give himself up.
Swim in under the reactors. I doubt if they thought of that.
I doubt it too. That's an impossible swim, Hunter.
Yeah, but how long is he
50
going to have...
meters underwater in almost total blackness.
You know,
You'll never make it.
I think I
if he
can.
knows the right direction, I
There are
guess.
2 places along that cooling system where it's possible to surface.
Okay, he knows a lot of stuff about it. Did he help design it or something?
If all goes well, I'll be back tomorrow night.
Fair enough.
How's it done? Some new wonder drug, isn't it, Lights?
Yes, sir.
A drug?
The Commissioner controls its manufacture. It's injected by a medical laser, acts immediately, and has no side effects. It changes the personality,
Okay.
I believe. Not to any great extent, Excellency. It simply blocks the production of adrenaline. The result is that adapted natives no longer resist us.
So basically, they seem like themselves. Okay.
I saw some explosions out to the east. It seemed that fighting was still going on.
Isolated pockets of resistance. They're being mopped up rapidly now. You actually saw the destruction of a rebel unit.
Okay.
But I didn't see any sign of life.
They're very skilled at using cover.
So it would seem.
I like the fact that the older Federation doesn't seem to get on either. There's still some kind of argument.
Given a tracer to swallow and sent back to rejoin his friends. When he reached their base, my missile commander just pressed the button.
He didn't reach their base. You just blew up the guy on his own. So there's obviously, it's not that effective. Obviously, it killed the guy, sadly. But they just assumed he'd got back to the base, even though it hadn't moved. Come on, buddy. Fair play to him for swimming that far, but that does not look like it's going to be healthy water. Fair play to him for getting through that way, but he got through. Fair play. But what's he going to do after he's in there? If he gets seen, he's in deep shit. Unless he takes somebody's uniform. Maybe the Federation haven't seen what his face is like. They might have that advantage. You could just nick a uniform, chuck somebody down that hole. They can't find the body, can they?
The teleport works. It's working perfectly now. I checked it myself.
Yes, but would you use it yourself, Villa?
I don't like how they always doubt him, or they like last time they were like, "You better open the door," and he said it's impossible. But I don't like how Dana and Tarrant were like that last time, and I would trust Villa.
You are not to get involved, all right?
They're gonna get involved.
Know me, Avon?
You'll get involved.
Report when you contact surface.
They're gonna get involved. Absolutely. Now he said that, they're getting involved. That's one thing I do. Okay, it's a little bit more simplified. Oh, okay, that was kind of Star Trek-ish, but the transition was a bit slightly different than the last episode. But I do like it.
Tarrant to Scorpio, we're on surface.
Scorpio to Tarrant. Message clear. Report again in 1 hour.
I like how Sue Lynn's just involved. He does not look pleased.
I don't know.
Oh.
Tarrant to Scorpio, are you?
It won't go through. Shit.
He didn't hear.
I fear that sensors indicate audio malfunction.
Tell us something we don't know, Slave.
I don't like... Slave's voice is weird.
Well, they'll obviously be working on the fault. Nothing we can do about it. Let's go.
Yeah, you know Avon won't like the fact that there's a fault.
What's your pre-med, Prince?
Why do they have that picture? Okay, is this inside the base then? Because he's now got his... I want to put that uniform back on.
There was a great deal of confusion when the High Council were restored to power. Most of the
Uh-huh.
Empire were killed in the fighting.
And a lot were executed later, weren't they? All the leaders were purged.
Huh.
Well, I suppose it's better to die bravely in the field than to face execution later.
Ah. Interesting. I like this fact there's some dissent in the Federation.
Let's try over there.
Okay, be careful. Random that guy's acting like that.
That's what they're expecting, friends. Follow me. If you want to stay alive.
They're like, who the fuck is this guy?
You got us right the first time. We're friends.
Huh.
Of anyone fighting the Federation.
Now, what's this about people like us being unadapted?
And then now they're going to get filled in without us seeing it. Oh no. Is not all those guys dead, or are they just sleeping? Oh, they're acting like it. I hope so. Otherwise, that was a bit shit. Oh, he's alive. He blinked. They're just going to act like they're dead. Okay. Okay, that's definitely Federation. I can see the shapes of the guns. Oh. It's adapted. Oh, this is going to be horrible. You can tell they're adapted from... Or like... They're doing good shots. The adapted don't seem to be as... good with the weapons as these guys. I don't think any of the guys in brown died so far anyway. How many of those men... The good stunts? How many of these men are there? Oh no! Somebody got shot. There were some... I was wondering what he shot then. Fair play on this. I do like the stunts in this show. This was a good one. Okay. Maybe take their outfits so you can maybe use them later? I don't know. But then again, they'll probably know they've done that now. Jesus, how many men did they send? Where is this location? Where is this location? Like, it's not the River Severn, is it? I know they use Albury Power Station multiple times. Oh.
Sorry, sir. What? They went out with a bang.
You mean the patrol's been ambushed?
Just a bit, yeah.
That Hunter and his rabble are becoming more than just a nuisance.
Huh. Huh. So they at least know Hunter's... Oh, I like the little... Didn't have his pinky out, though. Still trying to work to get through.
Teleport audio system seems to be working all right.
Okay. But they can hear them, but Avon... Tarrant can't hear
How do the
them.
sensors check?
The sensors are clear.
Then why can't they hear?
Hard to say.
Yeah.
What any skilled technician does with solid-state circuitry. He kicked the living quartz out of it.
It's probably one of the relay triggers. We'll have to go over the whole system when we get back.
Okay. Did they just adapt him? Is that how they do it? What the fuck?
Avon certainly chooses his moments.
Well, at least they fixed the teleport. And we've had a demonstration of the Federation's new weapon.
Fucking hell, so that's how they do it. That's terrifying. That they can just do it like that, they don't have to inject you.